Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I am going to be going over 5 tips to prepare for the new and upcoming boss, Zamorak. If you do want to know more information about this boss, I did make a full, in-depth, detailed guide about the current live stream that they just released, talking a lot about the boss and the rewards, so I will link that video in the description down below. But anyway, without further ado, let's jump into today's video. Tip number 1 is pretty obvious. It's completing the Twilight of the Gods quest. This quest isn't required to fight the boss, but it is highly recommended because it does give you a 10% damage reduction in the Zamorak fight. Now, this quest does have a lot of requirements, including the Extinction quest and plenty of others, so there are going to be a lot of quests, and basically the entire City of Senecen's storyline needs to be completed. But it is worth it. You get that 10% damage reduction, and you also get 5 Chaos Die reroll tokens, which will give you the ability to reroll your loot at Zamorak when you do get a kill. You'll also get the ability to obtain them from Elder God Wars dungeon bosses. So, for example, you can now kill Arch-Glacier and get these Chaos Die reroll tokens while you are killing that boss, which does lead us into tip number 2. Once you have completed the Twilight of the Gods quest, tip number 2 is farm the Elder God Wars bosses for some reroll tokens. So of course, this will really help you have a higher chance at getting some of the unique rewards, such as the tier 92 bow, the new tier 95 melee armor, the new codexes, etc. So having these reroll tokens will be really helpful. The best way to get them is actually to kill the Arch-Glacier on normal mode without any mechanics active. The drop rate for these Chaos Die reroll tokens are about 1 in 250 for the Arch-Glacier on normal mode, and you do kill them really fast, especially without any of the mechanics active, so that is going to be the best way to get these reroll tokens. You still will probably get less than 1 of them per hour, but of course it will really help when you are killing Zamorak and hoping to get one of those unique rewards. Tip number 3 is completing the Demon Invasion events. So this started on June 20th and it will go up until July 4th when Zamorak is released. So every hour there will be some demons spawn in particular locations. It will mention that in your chat box. You will want to go to that location. There are only 6 different locations they can spawn. So this one is in Lumbridge. As you can see, just some different demons will spawn, and you'll want to kill them. If you do kill 20 of them, you will get one of the new slivers. So you'll get either a sliver of pain, a sliver of power, or a sliver of strength. And you can get 3 of these rewards every day. Now, as mentioned in the live stream, these slivers are going to be used to create some sort of enchantment items, which do give you extra effects on previously released gear, such as the Gloves of Passage, Carrot Packs, wrist wraps, and of course the Inquisitor's Staff, Pterosaur Maul, and Hex Hunter Bow, and a few others. So these are going to be really helpful rewards, and basically it is one of the drops from the new Elite Dungeon, and you're able to get them now. So it is really nice to go ahead and get them. Also, along with these events, you will be getting a Chaos Die reroll token as well. So of course, that is going to be something you're going to want to stock up on for the release of the Zamorak boss. Tip number 4 is getting the Demon Slayer perk and the Demon Slayer ability. So you will want the Demon Slayer perk because most of the mobs within the Elite Dungeon are going to be demons. So you will want that 7% damage buff against them just to speed up your kills throughout the dungeon. Most likely you won't get the damage buff against the boss, but who knows, it is possible. But nevertheless, this is going to be a really helpful ability for this Elite Dungeon. Also, the Demon Slayer ability, so you can buy the Demon Slayer ability codex on the Grand Exchange for roughly 60 mil right now, and this is going to be another item that is going to help you throughout the dungeon. When activated, it does increase your damage against demons by 15% for about 10 seconds. So of course, this will also help you throughout this dungeon, and it may even work against Zamorak. It is a bit unsure, but it is possible. So this might be a really helpful ability to have unlocked for this boss fight and elite dungeon. Tip number 5 is to get a group ready to fight this boss. The boss is soloable, but you can also fight the boss in up to groups of 5 players. So it is going to be recommended to do that. And even the RS guy who was fortunate enough to test out the boss did give us one piece of recommendation for release day, which is this.
It does work for groups from 1 to 5. I fought the boss a lot as a solo player. I fought the boss a lot in a group. My recommendation is that the boss flows a little better in a group. So if you are a solo player, you'll be able to get through it for sure. But in terms of the flow of the fight and the enjoyment of the fight, my recommendation would be 2 to 5 is going to flow a little better. So panic buy some friends potentially. And that is my one final recommendation I would say for release day.
And so with that, those are my 5 tips to prepare for the new Zamorak boss coming on July 4th. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this new boss and what you're planning on doing for release day. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you did enjoy the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.